think so people feel people focus more life form than spend the 2 years, and that people curious to come here again to find out the difference before. So now people more focus to be the life, to be their own life. It's not for just looking the general design. It's more focused on own life. Yeah. That's so important to change, I feel.
Thank you for being with us, Naoto. One of your design philosophy centers around without thought.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to elaborate on that?
Because the human behavior is being in natural without thinking, So before the designers really focused to be making some stimulus for the peoples, and more making it exciting for the peoples, but actually the people itself being in nature status, they interact with the environment without thinking. That is kind of being unconscious. It's so important. So therefore, I should focus the people's unconscious status to design the things from them.
And one of the things which you say that sometimes people don't even know what they want. And how do you address that in your design practice?
Like how this relate to his design projects?
Yeah.
Like
how does it inform his design practice?
Since I was child, I always try to find the truth, which people reaction or talking is the truth. Sometimes they lie as they speak, but on the other hand, the body were more honest to communicate with object, environment, the people as well. So I'm interested in to find the truth from their behavior. So behavior means related to the object which we are designing for the human being. So this is so important to find out the truth, the relationship between the human and the object and the environment. So that is a kind of important things to me to create the things.
So basically the things become alive by being interacted with?
Yes, interaction, but being unconscious. So you are not thinking about the object. You are not thinking about the environment. You just focus. You think. So, but at the same time, you interact with everything around you, right? But you are not so so much focused on. That is more reality. So I need to find the truth from the people's behavior and action and interaction.
Your design is very reduced, beautifully reduced. And I would argue that there is nothing more sustainable than a timeless object that has a longevity, that lasts.
Yes.
Is that your take on sustainability, or is there some other factors?
Good design is the most sustainable things. That's obvious, right? So, but once you hear about the word sustainability, is thinking material to be recyclable or reusable. But before that, we have to think about this object or anything really need for our life. That is a starting point. So if you have a desk, you can eat the food on it without a plate, for example. So if you have an umbrella and the wall, you can attach the umbrella top on the floor to be leaning on the wall. So you don't need to have an umbrella stand. So you need a wall. So it is most sustainable way of thinking. You know the function, the human function, to keep finding the value from the environment at the time in the situation. So this is so important. Before making a tool, you have to find who are the person naturally find the value from the environment. So
when you're putting a concept together of a product design, do you at times question yourself that, do I really need to build this?
I naturally observe the human behavior every time, not just doing observation. Naturally, I'm looking around and find something common things is happen in our life, So I don't know. That's my mind. That's my good point to find the reality in any kind of environment. That's makes me a big hint to making the things.
So do you think human psychology
Yes.
and understanding human psychology is a very important factor in design?
Yes, but psychology, that's a kind, how can I say psychology? Yes. Design is as psychology, it's now I'm so much interested in to be integrated the two things. One is design, one is the science. Psychology is one of the science. So I want to be integrated and merged together to be two things together to making other things, which we call the emergence. So emergence is a kind of the new creation from the two different creation. That's connecting to the psychology.
Is there a book that is important to your way of designing, to your practice? Something that you read or something that you're reading in this moment?
Just a recommendation of a book.
Oh,
It's
Uh,
your book or another book you read and been inspired.
sometimes my book is good to understand about what I say. It's I wrote about a very simple book called Outline of Design. So the word outline is just not just for the form of the object, also the something content of the writing or speaking. So outline is a very good word to be find to visualize your speak or writing, or it's I think the outline is visible. How can I say? Sorry, it's abstract become the concrete by outline.
It also leaves space in the middle to imagine, no? If there's only an outline.
Yes, I say something. If you feel someone there, be that's an invisible person there, but you have a spray for painting, then you spray on the invisible man there. So that's they expose their they embody the
contours of the body.
the mass. So we feel many invisible things around us. Then my role is as designer to spray, making realize to show the people, here we are, and there is the things you felt. So, and it is right outline, wasn't it? Then they said, sure, yes. That's the kind of the communication through the design. Yeah.